He leaned in and laughed with the CEO, thinking she couldn't understand. Once she finishes training the new guy, we'll fire her, he said in Mandarin. Evelyn Cross didn't blink. She just smiled, because while they plotted in secret, they forgot one thing. She was fluent. Not just in Mandarin. In silence. In systems. In strategy. They thought they were cutting a name from payroll. What they actually did was amputate their own foundation. The email didn't even come with a subject line, just a vague, quick chat at 9. As if they were asking about coffee. Not ending her career. The meeting was already set up when she walked in. Logan Thatcher, too calm. HR rep, too quiet. Laptop unopened. We're making some changes, Logan said. Effective today, your role has been sunset. Sunset. As if her work, her late nights, her behavioral detection engine, her patents, were a passing calendar event. Her credentials had been revoked 30 minutes before she even walked into the room. She didn't argue. She didn't cry. She walked out with a sealed envelope and a cardboard box. On the way out, she passed the conference room again. Logan was laughing. In Mandarin. She trained him already. We can drop her now. He didn't whisper, because he didn't think she could understand. But Evelyn Cross had studied for 2 years in Beijing. Systems linguistics. Strategic frameworks. She understood everything. The betrayal didn't break her. It focused her. Treystone had been using a version of her threat modeling engine, but it wasn't the real one. The original, the clean, modular, uncompromised version, lived on her private server. It had none of the shortcuts. None of the investor-pitched features. It worked. Elegantly. Silently. She hadn't stayed loyal to Treystone. She'd stayed loyal to the architecture. And now, free from their politics, she could finally finish what she started. She didn't post about the betrayal. She didn't write a thread. She met Nia Washington, COO of Razorpoint, in a coffee shop with bad lighting and a broken AIC unit. I don't want your money, Evelyn said. I want 6 weeks. No distractions. No approvals. You rebuild it, Nia said, and we'll move out of stealth. That night, Evelyn got to work. She stripped out every piece of legacy code Treystone forced on her. Deleted the patches. Scrapped the investor-satisfying bloat. She coded in 14-hour sprints. Slept in the office. Didn't answer texts. Didn't take calls. By week 5, they didn't just have a demo. They had a weapon. While Treystone was hosting champagne meetings about their lead on the Texas state cybersecurity contract, Evelyn was building the platform they didn't even know to fear. No press releases. No LinkedIn announcements. Just silence and confidence. Razorpoint wasn't on the short list for demo day. They weren't expected. They weren't even supposed to be competition. But that was the advantage. At the demo, Evelyn stood in front of the state committee. 6 board members. Cold room. Clinical energy. She said one sentence. We don't wait for breaches. We close the door before they find it. She ran a live simulation. Real attacks. Zero prep. The system adapted in real time. Flagged anomalies. Neutralized threats. Rewrote protocols. 42 seconds. Full containment. How long has this system been in development? Someone asked. Several years, Evelyn said. But this version, uncompromised, privacy-aligned, was built in under 7 weeks. They didn't clap. They just nodded. The next day, Treystone demoed. Slick suits. Pre-approved talking points. Logan wore his signature blue power suit. But when asked about edge case protocols, he hesitated. We're still refining. When asked about behavioral privacy controls, he looked to a junior engineer who wasn't cleared to speak. They didn't build it. They dressed up what Evelyn had left behind. That afternoon, the emails started. Industry whispers. Who built Razorpoint's core? Who's behind the anomaly detection engine? By sunset, the answer was clear. Buried in the metadata of the pitch deck. Evelyn Cross. Not as a logo. As an author. The next morning, her inbox pinged. Message from Logan Thatcher. Subject. Talk? She didn't open it. Hours later, Nia walked into her office and dropped a signed contract on her desk. Razorpoint had won. Not just the bid. The future. Logan never saw it coming. Because while he polished stolen code, Evelyn built the next one. Treystone didn't even get second. They tried to erase her name. Now they say it in rooms they swore she'd never return to. She didn't block their calls. She just let them pile up. Unread. Unanswered. Because silence is sometimes the sharpest knife. And the best revenge? Was never revenge at all. It was architecture. And she had rewritten the stage. Ask ChatGPT.